Hello, my name is Dr. Ali, and I'm one of the consultant physician in Ireland working. Today, I have the pleasure to meet with Dr. Dawah Khan. He is one of the eminent cardiologists in Pakistan, but he is a firm believer of spiritual healing. Today, we will talk about the spiritual healing because today we use a lot of medication, and people across the world struggle with their chronic illnesses. So, how can we heal ourselves spiritually? So, thank you, Dawar Khan, for this nice and a meeting with us. Can you tell us, our people of the world, how can we heal ourselves spiritually? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Anwar Ali, for inviting me to talk on such an important topic. This topic is very important. That can we how can we accelerate our healing of disease along with using medicine? Uh, what are the other ways, or other spiritual ways, in which we can speed up our recovery from chronic or acute diseases? And to start with, I would like to say that all we doctors know that our body has a protective mechanism for every disease, almost every disease. For example, if stroke occurs, then our artery is occluded in the brain, then our blood pressure shoots up abruptly. But that blood pressure is not harmful. That increases the
Okay.
perfusion of the infarcted area and decreases the infarct burden. Similarly, in other diseases, if some bleeding occurs, a coagulation pathway gets activated automatically, and clotting occurs. And beside that, in heart failure, acute myocardial infarction, and all kinds of infections, our body responds to all these diseases. So, how can we enhance this response of our body? That along with medicine, we can expedite our recovery from disease, and
Okay.
we can heal ourselves using the power of our own body. So, first of all, I will say that we can produce in our body a positive vibration through certain qualities or certain things that will increase our healing power. And to uh, be very brief and very accurate, because of shortage of time, I would like to tell you that I have categorized those things into six parts, or six divine powers of healing. That if we produce those powers in our body, and we just activate those qualities in our body, then our healing speeds up, and our healing occurs very quickly, rather than without those divine powers. The first in that is patience. That whenever a disease occurs in our body, we should be very patient. We should face the disease. We should not deny the disease, or we should not offer resistance against the disease. In other words, we should be very tolerant of the disease, very resilient, and very calm in their situation. And we should be silent also when a disease occurs. These things increase our recovery rate. And the second
Okay.
thing is gratitude. That we should be grateful at that time. We should not complain about our disease, and we should look at other parts of our body, that they are okay, they are fine. What is right in our body, we should focus on those things, not on those things which are going wrong in our body. Then this is a powerful healing technique, rather, that it increases our healing, and our body starts recovering from disease with ease, and with, with full power.
Thank you.
So their patience and gratitude, these are very important. These both things increase our healing rate. The third thing which we should follow is love. We should be a loving creature. We are humans. We should be loving in our essence. Our natural state of being is love. So we should be very loving during the time of disease. We should not fight with the disease and not complaining again and again against the disease. This is very important for healing. The fourth thing is faith and hope, and also positive imagination and visualization. We should have faith that we will recover from this disease very soon. We should be very hopeful about it. And we should have firm belief in God that we will be recovered, rather than thinking negatively that this disease is consuming me and I will not recover from it, and this disease will rather kill me. Not those negative kind of things we should bring to our body. And we should improve our positive imagination. We should imagine ourselves that we are healing, or rather we should consider ourselves that as if we have recovered from the disease already. We should accept it, and we should meditate on this, that I am recovering and I will be soon at home drinking and eating with my
Okay.
kids.
Thank you,
and my
Dr.
family.
Dawah Khan. I ask one question for the audience? To start all these healing processes at the same time, or it is step-by-step process?
No, it's not a step-by-step process.
Okay.
All these six divine powers, we can have them in our mind, in our spirit at the same time. We cannot use those powers separately. We can use them at the same time, and they work at the same time, and they are highly interconnected to each other.
Okay.
These are not separate
So,
things.
just for the beginners, for the new ones who are not aware of all these spiritual powers and healing resources, so you think that all these things we should start from the beginning of the chronic or acute illnesses?
Yes.
What
I
are the
said-
main focus? What are the main spiritual healing which should be prioritized first, and then if there's
First,
any
is patience and gratitude.
patience and gratitude?
We should be patient.
Focus on these two
during
things.
the time of disease, and we should be grateful, even if we are sick. We should
Okay.
not complain about our disease. The third thing is love, and we should have firm faith and hope, and we should imagine ourselves as already recovering. Then what we imagine in our mind, our body cannot differentiate between the real thing and the thing we imagine. So if we imagine that we are healing, then our healing starts. If we imagine that we are not healing and I'm not recovering and I am deteriorating, then the body responds in the same way.
Okay.
So this goes against our interest.
Okay, Dr. Dawah Khan sir, thank you for these powerful spiritual healing technique, and we will be talking about these things more in the future videos. But can you tell us more? These are the things which we have to do. Do you think there are certain things which we have to avoid to accomplish our spiritual healing?
Yes. To augment these techniques or these healing techniques, we should. There are some important or some necessary don'ts which we must avoid
Okay.
when we are sick. For example, we should give up fear. We should not be fearful about the disease. That this disease is very dangerous, and people say that it kills the patients. So we should not be in a fear, in a vibration of fear against the disease, and we should be very vibrant during
And
the
positive.
disease, and positive at the
Okay.
same time. Number one is to avoid fear about the disease.
Okay.
The second is we should not be judgmental about the disease, about other people, about anything, about our life in general. We should not be judgmental like that.
Okay.
And the third thing is we should try to suppress our anger. We should not give an angry reaction
Reactions.
to anything,
Okay.
including the disease, especially the disease. We should not give it an angry reaction. We should love it rather, and we should keep the disease with ourselves. Then the disease slowly and gradually leaves our body. And if we are angry with it, then the disease grows and the disease gets worsened. And other than this, there are 4 C's, which I say there are 4 C's which we must avoid. Number one is we should not do complaining about the disease. That we tell everybody that I am sick and this and that, and medicine are not working, and my body is aching and paining, etc., etc. This is not good. We should be silent about our disease, and we should also be not criticizing the disease again and again. That I am ill and this disease is very bad disease. We should not call names at the disease uselessly, because that does not work in our body. And the other thing is we should not criticize during the disease, or comparing ourselves with the healthy people even. That we compare ourselves that the other people are okay, they are healthy, and I am not healthy, and my body is deteriorating, and I am becoming weak and exhausted, and my job is suffering, my finances are suffering. We should not think like that. Don't compare ourselves with others. And these are some important don'ts which can
Okay.
affect our prognosis negatively.
Thank you, Dr. Dawah Khan. And you said judgmental. Don't be judgmental. It means that we should not judge our other people, that they are good enough to have a healthy life.
Yes.
And I am sick and ill,
Yes,
and
exactly.
I'm in on the deathbed, or
Yeah,
we
yes.
should avoid such emotions.
Such
You means,
emotions, such
we
negative
should not be
emotions.
judgmental about the, everything relates to the faith as well. Like if you have firm belief
Yes.
that I will get healed from this disease,
Yes.
and we should adopt certain spiritual techniques which you have mentioned very clearly, and we should avoid being judgmental, or
Yes.
and also not complaining about our disease. So I hope, Dr. Dawah Khan, thank you for explaining all this, and hopefully we will discuss each of these spiritual technique down the road. Clearly, this was a brief introduction. Thank you, Dr. Dawah Khan, for all these spiritual and healing technique. Thank you for listening to this video. Please share this video with your colleagues, because there's a lot of people suffering from chronic illnesses, a lot of other suffering in the world. So these spiritual technique will help them. And thank you, Dawah Khan, once again for your time. Thank you. We will meet again next time. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening and watching.